Publisher, you have my assurance the Sentinel will give full cooperation on your charity drive. Please let me know if I can be of further assistance. Very truly yours, etc. Shoot a copy of that over to Edwards and Society. Anything else?
There's a memo from the research department on the driver safety series.
I took care of that this morning. How about a drink?
What about your date?
Plenty of time. We're having a late dinner. Besides, that's the least I can offer you for working overtime tonight.
The Sentinel newsroom brings you a special bulletin.
An unidentified flying object has reportedly crashed and burned in a field some 2 miles outside the city limits.
Kato,
First reports
quickly.
coming in state eyewitnesses cited the object flying due east just before it crashed.
Who's on the city desk
For a
tonight?
detail on the spot.
Get him on the phone.
We switch over to our mobile unit at the
Trouble?
scene of the crash.
Sounds like it.
This is Mobile Unit 2 at the crash site. Flames and a tremendous explosion when the craft reportedly crashed have completely consumed the entire saucer-like object, leaving only debris spread over a wide area. Seconds before the craft exploded and burst into flames, witnesses report, they saw 6 to 8 persons exit the object and race across the open field.
Hold on for Mr. Reed.
We return you now to News Center.
Bill, what's the story on that crash?
5 or 6 people, including an off-duty cop and a doctor, swear they saw the saucer flying east. Right, then all of a sudden it started to wobble, lost altitude, and crashed. A report just came in. There's a rumor racing around town that we're being invaded from outer space. Well, the people are beginning to panic. In the north section, the highways leading out of the city are beginning to jam up. I'll send out all available mobile crews to cover that end of it.
Bring the car around front. Get Scanlon.
Good evening, Mr. Reed.
Another challenge for the Green Hornet, his aide Kato, and their rolling arsenal, the Black Beauty. On police records, a wanted criminal, the Green Hornet is really Britt Reed, owner publisher of the Daily Sentinel. His dual identity known only to his secretary and to the district attorney. And now, to protect the rights and lives of decent citizens, rides the Green Hornet.
Merely stunned, my dear. Thelma just used a minute fraction of her power. Take him over there. You're an extremely lovely young woman, my dear. I hope we will have mutually pleasant memories of our meeting.
Who are you?
We are wayfarers, Mr. Reed. Wayfarers on an interrupted journey. And what we want is your complete cooperation. Approximately 45 minutes ago, our ship went out of control and crashed.
You mean you were in that saucer?
Precisely.
You don't expect us to believe that you're visitors from outer space.
I not only expect you to believe it, I insist upon it. For obvious reasons, we do not wish to remain here any longer than absolutely necessary. And that is why we sought you out, Mr. Reed.
Why me?
Your television station. You are going to tell your fellow citizens to leave us alone. All we want is safe passage out of the city to some unpopulated area where one of our sister ships can land and pick us up.
And if I refuse?
Velma, tell Mr. Reed what would happen if he refused.
At this moment, 5 of our sister ships are hovering high above us. Unless you do exactly as Lita asks, they shall destroy your entire city in an instant.
Well?
You've got all the answers worked out, haven't you?
You are wasting precious time, my friend. Surely the intelligence level here on
Earth?
Yes, is up to accepting simple logic. The highways are filling with panicked people. Panic breeds more panic, Mr. Reed. There are bound to be accidents, needless deaths. Now, what better thing can you do as a responsible television station owner than to make a simple announcement suggesting that the people remain off the streets, calmly remain in their homes, and arrange to give us clear passage out of the city? Why not be the voice of reason in a moment of panic? You have a television camera to cut into any program for emergency announcements? Why use violence, Mr. Reed, when logic should triumph? Among the higher animals, at least. Don't you agree, Velma?
Logic should triumph among the higher animals, at least.
I'll make the announcement.
Marvelous.
This is Britt Reed, publisher of the Daily Sentinel and general manager of DSTV. Here's a special announcement. Until all the facts of the reported crash of the unidentified flying object are known, I urge all citizens to remain calm. There's no evidence that the city is in any danger. The only danger is from our own panic. I urge all citizens to remain calm. There's no reason to leave the safety of your homes. I repeat, do not leave your homes. We will keep you informed of any new developments in the story as they occur. Thank you. All right, whatever you're up to.
Call the authorities. Tell them I want secondary route 210 outside the city and highway 7W and 18 cleared of all traffic for a distance of 15 miles both east and west.
They won't do it.
Why not? All we want is the roads be absolutely clear when our ship lands to pick us up. The slightest infraction of my orders, and Vama will signal my ships to destroy the city.
Your ships are above the city?
Your civilization's egocentric stupidity is most amusing. You'll soon be landing people on your moon. Do you really think you are the only creatures in this entire universe who can master such a ridiculously simple tactic?
Call Scanlon on his private line.
They're in your house? What do they want?
They say all they want is clear passage out of the city.
With 210, 7W, and 18, there's nothing in that area except a few truck farms. What do you think?
I find it hard to believe their story.
Well, I know it sounds incredible, but we've got to be objective, Britt. We're going to land an astronaut on the moon. Why can't another civilization land on Earth? I'm going to clear that route, see what happens. I don't think we have anything to lose, whoever they are.
All right, Frank, the show is yours, but I think...
Mr. Scanlon, no police, no traps. I want those roads cleared exactly as I ordered. Don't make me prove I'm telling the truth. We'll take you with us, my dear. The slightest deviation from my request, and you'll never see this charming young lady again. Bella. Please sit down, Miss Case. Anything?
No signal yet.
They'll be on time. They always are. Emma? They're so caught up in bureaucracy, they wouldn't dare be late. Perhaps Vama would get us some refreshment while we wait.
Why are you masquerading as space people?
There was a time in my life when I sought the answers to questions most men never even dream of. But then I made the eternally fatal mistake of being ahead of my time. After a long search, I found the answer. Power, Miss Case. Power is what I found. Soon now I shall become a god. With the power of life and death in the palm of my hand.
What happened? Where are they?
They got Casey. Kato, get the...
Wait. I just had word from the Air Force that they're sending a load of top-secret electronic equipment through this area within the hour. And that includes an H-bomb missile warhead.
You know what route the truck is taking?
The same one we've just cleared.
The leader. 10 years ago, I covered a story. He was booted out of the atomic energy program for conducting unauthorized nuclear tests. He destroyed a multi-million-dollar test center. 2 lab assistants were killed.
Well, he must have found out about the shipment, and for whatever reason, he's after the H-bomb. And the police are cleared away for miles around.
And he has Casey.
I'm gonna get on my car radio. We've got to get him in there in time.
Let's go, Kato. The Green Hornet can travel faster. If he harms Casey... Mabuse. That's the leader. Dr. Eric Mabuse.
If he gets the H-bomb, what are the chances of it exploding?
The warheads are never transported with the detonators on board. But it would be easy for a scientist like Mabuse to make one. He may have a plan he thinks is fail-safe, but his surefire experiments have blown up before.
If he slips up with an H-bomb, this whole area will be destroyed.
Kato, we're dealing with a man of infinite brilliance and infinite madness. He publicly urged the use of nuclear weapons against aggressor nations. He may have some insane scheme to drop an H-bomb on a foreign country. If he does and they retaliate, our entire country may be at stake.
Central Communications calling Air Force Convoy. Air Force Convoy, come in. Do you read me? Come in. Over.
Now what?
Well, there's only one way to find out, Sergeant.
This is Air Force Convoy. We read you loud and clear. Over.
Air Force Convoy. Air Force Convoy.
You can't beat this modern equipment.
Ago, I offered them communications channels that couldn't be jammed. A fool and his bomb are soon parted.
What gives?
Probably some ham operator jamming the channel, sir.
All right. I'll leave the channel open. We'll see if it clears.
I've always been a man of simple taste, Miss Case. I just like the best. Wine, women, and power. Song is so childish. Martin, do lower our speaker, won't you?
Is that the Air Force frequency?
Positive.
Switch over to the police band. Mabuse doesn't miss a trick.
Lama, go outside and prepare.
scanner signal.
Casey, switch over to high beam. We'll try and track her on the oscilloscope.
I've armed the triggering mechanism, Doctor. Would you like to check it?
Of course. Carefully. Keep the safety switches on to the very last second.
Yes, sir.
It looks like the Air Force truck and the escort vehicle.
10 minutes early.
But that'll throw our schedule off.
Just can't depend on people these days. Still, what's 10 minutes when you hold the fate of millions in your hands?
What are you talking about? What's going to happen?
They'll reach us in 6 minutes, 10 seconds.
Carrie, go tell them and the men.
Right.
On this case, I hope you enjoy living dangerously. Because in just a few minutes, we're going to take a new passenger aboard. An H-bomb warhead.
They'll never let you get away with it.
Oh, I beg to differ. They won't have any other choice. And before they know what's happening, I will have armed the warhead. And I, Miss Case, will have my finger on the trigger.
What are you going to do with it?
What am I going to do with it? What does one do with an H-bomb? I'm going to drop it. Come now, Miss Case. I insist you join me. Hugo! Be so kind as to kill her. Up the road!
It was only the trans-oscillator, no problem.
No. No problem at all.
Casey's moving, and fast.
She or the scanner. She may not have it on her.
It's changing direction now.
It's getting stronger.
There she goes.
Signal's changing direction again. It's coming from over there. Stay with the car.
Spread out.
Help me! Please, help me!
He's got her. Let's go.
It's the Green Hornet!
He's going into the incinerator. Let it burn! Come on!
Devil are you?
Before you do anything foolish, Major, I must warn you. I've armed the warhead. If you make any move to defend yourselves, I shall blow us all to kingdom come. If I press this button, the device on the side of your truck will detonate the warhead. At this range, every man, woman, and child in the city will be instantly annihilated.